TSAs before TSAs.
And then doesn't that basin also flow into West Creek? The one up there in our distillery?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It goes all the way back to Pathway School is where the watershed comes from. Pathway School is about the origin of it. And in 1992 and 93, before the floods, is when we cleaned out that ditch all the way down to the English. Remember that?
Are you sure it wasn't 96?
No, we cleaned it up.
I think it's later than that because, I mean, there was a lot of water. I think after that happened, they did go through and re-dredge the ditch.
We'll take that under advice.
Just thought, I think it would be good to have Ryan look at this map again, and it is on the county engineer's website. I believe the engineer brought these maps prior point to the city. I think in light of this event, and it was extraordinary, I think it would be good to just review what the map, we've got the map here, and this is FEMA's floodplain map. So it is a little surprising to look at, especially when you look over on the west side and some of those properties that you would think they're the floodplain. It's pretty amazing how many of those over there are. I would mind if Ryan would prepare a little report of what he thinks we could do. I'd like it to include what the cost of flood insurance potentially could be for homeowners. So we could just take another fresh look at it. I think it is important for us to consider it, but with the right amount of data put in front of us, so as a council we would understand what it is we're approving or not approving. And there may even be some confusion about what we need to do as a city council.
Well, I'm confused. Didn't they tell us that FEMA said we were in the floodplain originally?
I think it hadn't been mapped yet.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah,
Okay,
that wasn't mapped until, that was produced, I think, in like, it was available in October 2008. They didn't do the mapping until after the big Iowa City flood. That's right.
It wasn't mapped.
It wasn't mapped.
Okay.
That's right.
Therefore, and because of that, we weren't even eligible.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we were eligible if we passed ordinances, and then they'd come in and map specifically. Just like now, this map wouldn't be adequate to set insurance rates because it's not detailed enough. If you decide you're going to participate, they come in and do a detailed mapping then, and this is good enough to like do estimates and ballpark figures, but for any individual address, they really have to look at the individual elevations and all that stuff.
And I believe the county mapping, which they just finished, Dave Patterson and his group would qualify as specific enough for the high aerial footage.
Well, this is part of that. This is part of that map. But Washington County doesn't participate either, but I think they're planning to, are they not?
They are.
So they'd have to get the map that would allow them to set rates, yeah.
So the whole county is planning on?
The county doesn't include the municipality.
Not the city, just the county.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I just think it's worth revisiting. It doesn't hurt, and at least I think as a council, I saw this map. In fact, it was right before the flood. David Patterson had shown it to me because the English River was getting up there a little bit. And I'd asked him. Anyway, I think we could revisit it and just really understand what we are approving or not approving a little better. We have some new folks on the council.
But you understand, if you don't participate, no one can get flood insurance,
Right.
period.
In town?
Affordable.
In town, that's right.
Affordable.
No one.
Yeah, and that
Affordable.
Huh?
Affordable.
Affordable, yeah, you may be able to go to a private insurer and, but that's,
You can go and get it. That happened.
no, you have drain insurance, you have like sump backup insurance. That's not considered flood, that's not flood insurance. If for example, there were a flash flood and water would have damaged your foundation, your insurance wouldn't cover it.
You have any other
No.
questions?
No, the only affordable insurance is through the National Flood Insurance Program, through FEMA.
Well, I've got it, and it's, I mean, a $10,000 deductible.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's flood, I guarantee it's flood insurance.
I guarantee you don't have flood
I'll get you the
insurance.
card.
Okay, you guys can take the argument out.
No, no argument.
Anybody else on public forum? Okay, let's move on to old business. Thank you, Karen.
Yeah.